New at 6, the economy is tight, but the state is looking to hand out a lot of money to a lot of people, and you might be one of them. NBC 15's Rachelle Baillon tells us how you can get what's yours and about the man who's working to get it to you.
State Treasurer Kurt Schuller is an unusual politician. Earlier this year, he made headlines by proposing to eliminate his own office, and now he's doing his best to give money away, millions of dollars, but it's not as easy as you'd think.
So I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you're having a great day. I hope to hear back from you soon. Thank you. A rather substantial amount of unclaimed property. I call 3, 4, 5, 6 times and I don't get an answer back. You know, sometimes it seems like it's very, very hard to give money back.
Kurt Schuller has an unusual challenge for an elected official.
Just so you know that this is not a scam or a fraud.
Convincing people that he's the real deal.
This guy I've called 3 times. This one has almost $400,000, $42,000, and he won't return my call.
Schuller spends his days trying to reconnect people with their money, which they usually don't know they have.
The reason I'm calling is you have a large amount of unclaimed property, and we would very much like to get it back to you.
The problem in today's world of high-tech scams, though, is that people aren't inclined to believe him.
I'll go ahead and take the phone and hang it up right away.
Anything claiming money that I have coming to me that I don't know about, I would say, yeah, I wouldn't trust it.
We interrupted a handful of internet users at the Madison Public Library, and they said they'd be skeptical, too.
I think it's a scam. They usually say if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is.
As the state treasurer, returning unclaimed property is part of Schuller's job.
It's cash. Life insurance policies, stocks, bonds, CDs, security deposits. You overpaid your credit card.
That also includes the contents of safety deposit boxes when the owner hasn't had contact with the bank for 5 years. Right now, he's got about $380 million he's trying to give back to Wisconsinites.
You could say that 1 out of every 5 Wisconsinites has unclaimed property. Hello, Deline. This is Wisconsin State Treasurer Kurt Schuller calling.
Schuller says he spends 6 to 8 hours a week personally calling people that have money waiting for them. He also travels around the state trying to find people on the list.
A lot of times people just walk right past it. They say, oh, I don't have any. I said, I bet you do.
But you don't have to wait for a call from Schuller to find out if you're on the list. All you have to do is go to the Wisconsin State Treasurer's Office website and then search the unclaimed property database.
I think it's a hidden secret.
And while none of our searchers had unclaimed property, Schuller suggests checking the list every year because you might be surprised to find yourself on it.
When I walked into the office, the administrator of unclaimed property handed me a check for $7.31. I had overpaid a MasterCard back in 1992. And that was my unclaimed property.
Schuller says he's aiming to return a record amount of money to Wisconsinites this year. That would mean reuniting folks with nearly $33 million. Now, if you don't have internet access, you can still find out if you have unclaimed property by calling 877-699-9211.
Very good information there, Rachel. And the money, by the way, in the unclaimed property sits in a fund while it's waiting to be claimed. The interest it accrues while in there funds the state treasurer's office and also helps support the public library system.